Hi everyone, so in this video we'll be looking at subtraction of proper fractions, and then later on we'll be looking at subtraction of mixed fractions, or as some may say mixed numbers. So the method for subtracting proper fractions is just like adding fractions, right? The only difference is that now we have this negative sign in between it, a subtraction sign in the middle there, right? So it's the same procedure. So here we have 2/3 take away 1/4, 2/3 take away 1/4. So go ahead and do your normal procedure. Find the LCM of the two denominators, 3 and 4, right? And I won't be going through defining the LCM because you can look back at the videos with adding fractions. There's also a video from previously how to find LCM and so on, right? So the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So we'll use that as our common denominator. So now showing it here, it's like 2/3, equals, we want that common denominator of 12. 3 times 4 will give me that 12, and 2 times 4 will give me that 8. So this is how we get this first fraction here. Then we do the same thing for the 1/4. We want that common denominator of 12. So 4 times what gives me 12? 4 times 3. And then again, you do the same thing at the top. 1 times 3 is 3. So now we have our two fractions with the common denominator of 12. And you just take those two fractions now and just subtract them just like this here. So we have the 8/12, take away 3/12. You put it all over the common denominator of 12 and then just subtract the numerators. 8 take away 3 equals 5/12. So you see, very simple, right? Again, if you know you're having a little bit of trouble still, I would say go over from the beginning with the addition of fractions, because it'll be a little bit of an easier flow coming into the subtraction of the fractions, right? So let's look at this question here. 5/6 take away 5/12. So remember, first we want to find our LCM. Our LCM of 6 and 12 is 12, right? Again, list out the multiples of 6, list out the multiple of 12, and you realize that the lowest common multiple is 12. So we're going to use 12 as our common denominator. So let's use the first fraction, 5/6. Let's make that a fraction using the common denominator 12. 6 by 2 will give us that 12, so we've got 5 by 2. We get that there. And then we already have 12 as the common denominator in the second fraction, so we don't need to do anything with that second fraction, right? So now what we're going to do is take the 10/12, take away 5/12. And now again, put everything over 12. Then we're going to get 10, take away 5, which is 5/12. Right? Very simple, right? So now we're going to look at mixed fractions. So as mentioned earlier on in this video, subtraction of fractions is just like addition of fractions. So same thing with when you have the mixed fractions. Just like with addition, firstly we need to change our mixed numbers, mixed fractions, to improper fractions. So let you remember how to do that. Take the whole number, multiply by the denominator. So 3 by 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17, so you get 17/5. Take away, again, let's change the second fraction to an improper fraction. 1 by 10 is 10, plus 1 is 11/10. So now, we're going to find the LCM of 5 and 10. So LCM of 5 and 10, when you work it out, you're going to get the LCM is 10, right? So now, again, similarly, let's change, let's make the fractions with the common denominator of 10, right? So 17/5, right? So to get that 10 there, we 5 by 2. So then the top will be 17 by 2, which is 34. The second fraction here has the common denominator of 10. So we don't need to do anything there. So all we need to do now is, it'll be 34 over 10, because remember we changed that 17 over 5, so 34 over 10. And then we take away 11 over 10. And now put everything over 10, so you get 34, take away 11. And 34 take away 11 is 23. So we get 23 over 10. And we can change the sign in a mixed fraction, a mixed number. 10 can go to 23, 2 times, remainder 3. So we put that over the 10. And that is my answer there. Very simple. Again, it's just like the addition of the fractions, just subtracting in the middle now, right? So let's look at this next subtraction of these two mixed fractions. Again, change your fractions in proper. First, 3 by 3, 9 is 9 plus 2, 11 over 3. Take away 2 by 5, 10 plus 1, and we get 11 over 5. Now the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. So now let's make our two fractions and 11 over 5. We both want them to have that common denominator of 15. So 5, we can make that 15. So I have to say 11 times 5, 55. And then 5 times 3 gives me 15. So 11 times 3 is 33. And now we're just going to say 55 over 15, take away 33 over 15. We have that common denominator now. So it just becomes 55, take away 33. And 5 take away 3 is 2, 22 over 15, right? We could change this to 15 going to 22 one time, remainder 7. So you see, it's very easy. It all takes practice, right? And in our next video, we're looking at multiplication of fractions, and then we'll go on to division of fractions. So see you all next time. Bye.